रात भर जो है क्रिसमस मना रहे थे। किसी को ऐसा नहीं लगा कि ऐसा कुछ होने जा रहा है। सुबह से ऐसे लगा झटका, तो उतने जल्दी ध्यान नहीं दिया कि इतना बड़ा अर्थक्वेक आ सकता है। जिसको बचा सका बचाया। उसमें हमने अपने तीनों बच्चों को खो दिया।
The cause of this drastic change was tsunami disaster, a disaster which affected the Andaman and Nicobar Islands completely. This was announced as the national disaster. Today, more than 2 years have passed since then. To evaluate the disastrous effect, which also affected the economic and social health of these islands, I myself decided to visit Port Blair, the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. After I reached here, I started my work immediately. I started collecting information and data about the disaster. I had to cover my journey from Port Blair to Nicobar and that too on ship. This was the first experience for me to travel on the ship in the sea. So I was becoming very much crazy for this journey. My journey started. Now I was on the ship with other more than 150 people. I was really enjoying the journey. After a few hours of my journey, I saw that a few people were preparing to log off from the ship. I was sure that they were very close to their destination now. At this point of time, we have reached near one small island called Teresa. The harbor of Teresa was destroyed due to tsunami. Hence, the ship could not go to the seashore. At the same time, I also saw a few people coming towards the ship on small boats. I came to know that these are the passengers who have to complete their journey on the ship. They were coming on small boats, struggling with the stormy waves of the sea. This was really dangerous. A little mistake could cost to their lives. As soon as the boats reached near the ship, those people started climbing up in the ship for the rest of the journey. While the others, who had reached to their destination till Teresa, were stepping down towards the boat to reach on the beach. Our ship also started its journey towards Nicobar. This was also a very new place for me, and I was here only to study about the tsunami-affected places. But it was too difficult for me to reach on those places without any help. So I decided to live with the local Nicobari family. While living with a typical Nicobari family, an idea came to mind. Why should not I also know about their culture and their cultural heritage too? This thought changed the way of my study again, and I started collecting the information about their old civilization and also about their culture. During my study, I found that the cultural heritage of Nicobarians consists of all colors, which they are proud of. While in our study, we found that art is the most important part of their cultural heritage. In Nicobari language, Tuklit is meant for the joint families. Most Nicobarians follow Tut culture. Each Tut has its own land, coconut trees and pigs for their livelihoods. But this whole property doesn't belong to any single person. The income generated from this property is divided among all the members of Tut. Each person or member of that Tut has to follow the rules and regulations adopted by it. I found that the coconut trees play an important role in Nicobari lifestyle. It is considered as the lifeline for them because their life depends mostly on these coconut trees. These trees have an important role in maintaining the financial health of the Nicobarians. The main income generating source for these people is copra production. This copra is produced by coconut. Most of the Nicobarians are engaged in copra production, and even today, they choose their own traditional method for this.
हाँ, इसको ना इसको पहले चिल करना है, फिर काटेगा, फिर आग में चला देगा, फिर सूखा करेगा, फिर हिनेंगा में बेच देगा। 1 केजी में 80 rupees।
EHL is a cooperative society working in Nicobar. These Nicobarians bring their copra to sell it here. Piggery comes second after copra production, which also plays a vital role in the financial and cultural livelihood of Nicobarians. In Nicobari culture, piggery has been given a special place. The main thing we found here that for piggery too, these people depend on coconut trees.
ये हमेशा सुबह शाम सुअर को जरा देता है। इसका जरा केवल नारियल है, इसके अलावा और कोई जरा नहीं देता है। तो जैसे हम लोग का वो जो कल्चर है, तो सुअर सबसे बेस्ट है, निकोबार के लिए सबसे बेस्ट है। और ये बैल, इसको बैल बोलता है, कंडी, इसको बचाने से सुअर आ जाता है। उसके बाद फिर खाना खाने के बाद में ये लोग अपना जंगल जाएगा।
सुअर हमारा सबसे बड़ा चीज़ है। हम लोग सुअर से ही हमारा ज़िंदगी है, एकदम वो हमारा राज है। सुअर को पालने के लिए हम लोग इसी से भी हम लोग करता है, नारियल पेड़ से उसका फल वगैरह काट के, और जब बड़ा हो जाएगा तो हम लोग उसको काट के सेल करता है। तब हमारा कुछ मुनाफा आता है।
Here I came to know that the women have got a special importance in the Nicobari culture. Other than the domestic work, they are well equipped with traditional knowledge of copra production, basket making, and mat making and coconut oil production. They use their own traditional process for the production of coconut oil. First of all, they prepare fine dust from the coconut fruits. For this, they use the thorny woods found in the forest. But after completing this first phase of coconut oil production, I was amazed to see that all the women started going somewhere else. But why? I followed them by curiosity. After walking a few steps, I found us in a garden of coconut trees. They had made a conventional structure made up of stone so that they could cook anything by burning fire. They used the same mechanism, kept a tin sheet on it and burned fire under the sheet. They poured up all the coconut dust on this sheet and started frying it. After some time, it was fried completely. Suddenly I saw that a few of those women started gathering near a long coconut tree. Oh ho, what was that? It was not only a tree, but also another traditional machine for these women to extract coconut oil from the dust.
And just look, this is the packing. This is the packing. The packing.
And my assumption came true within minutes. They wrapped the warm coconut dust into a thin cloth and then kept the wrap clothed between the wood and the stone and also sat on the wooden structure by them. This was the way which they adopted to put pressure on the coconut dust and were now able to extract the oil from coconut dust. I was really very much surprised to see the method of this Nicobari coconut oil production used by these women, who are known to be illiterate. Then I also came to know that they don't only use this coconut oil for their own purpose, but also sell it into the nearby market. Here I would like to throw some light on the local markets too. These local markets, locally known as bazaars, are found in each village one by one. It seems that there is a type of celebration all the time in these markets. This market is known as the same-day market. You can find everything of your use here. The main attraction of this market is that you can find not only the daily consumer products here but also the handicrafts prepared by the Nicobari women. These items have a huge demand in the market. While talking to these local people, I also came to know that after tsunami, the life of these Nicobari has completely changed. They are still struggling for their livelihood and to survive. They need real cooperation, not the mercy of others. They need markets to sell their own traditional knowledge and products for their own livelihoods. They have hope in their eyes, which passes on each face coming here. This has to be taken care of.
सुनामी के बाद अभी तक हमारा लाइफ सेटल भी नहीं हुआ है। सुनामी के टाइम में बोलने से हमारा लाइफ बिल्कुल ख़त्म हुआ। अभी हम लोग शुरू कर रहा है। अभी हम लोग अपना जीवन देखने के लिए कुछ कर रहा है। खेती उती वगैरह बनाता है, सुअर वगैरह पालते हैं, मुर्गी उर्गी वगैरह भी पालते हैं।
Till now, my one study was completed, but not on new effects of tsunami, but on the untouched culture and cultural heritage of these Nicobari people. But I had to complete my research on tsunami also, so I had to leave from there and again started my endless journey in search of the answers to my questions, but with a new happiness and joy that I had discovered a new culture, the Nicobari culture. This was the most wonderful experience in my life till now.